Cristiano Ronaldo's transfer to Real Madrid in 2009 is undoubtedly the greatest transfer in football history. Florentino Perez brought the ready-made superstar from Manchester United for just 94 million euros, solving all of Real Madrid's problems at that time. In Real Madrid, he won the Champions League 4 times and collected 4 Ballon d'Or awards, setting various records. Ronaldo has shown incredible form not only at Real Madrid, but also at Juventus, Manchester United, and now with Al-Nassr. As you can guess, today's video is about the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner, 5-time Champions League winner, and the all-time top scorer in the Champions League, Cristiano Ronaldo. I recommend watching the video until the end because I can confidently say that you won't find another video about Cristiano Ronaldo on YouTube like this. Before we start, please subscribe to the channel. We are close to reaching 1,000 subscribers. You are with 90 Football. Let's get started. Cristiano Ronaldo was born on February 5, 1985 in Funchal, Madeira, Portugal. He joined the local Andorrinha club in 1995 and started playing football. His family was not rich but had an average income. His father, Jose Aveiro, worked as a city gardener and kit man for the local football club, while his mother, Maria Dolores, worked as a cook and cleaner in a local restaurant. The family faced financial difficulties and struggled to make a living. Before Ronaldo was born, his mother, Maria Dolores, openly stated that she had considered aborting him due to the financial difficulties they were facing at the time. In her book, Brave Mother, she wrote about the hardships of life and the challenges of raising another child in such circumstances. However, despite the tough situation, she ultimately decided to continue with the pregnancy, and Cristiano Ronaldo was born. At the age of 12, Ronaldo joined Sporting CP's academy in Lisbon, and he quickly started to stand out. When he was 14 years old while studying at Sporting's academy school, his teacher made harsh comments about him, especially mocking his Madeira accent. Ronaldo did not like these remarks and in frustration threw a chair at the teacher and left the class. As a result, he was expelled from school. However, his father recognized his strong passion for football and decided to support him in focusing on football rather than academics. From that moment on, Ronaldo concentrated solely on football and eventually became one of the greatest players in the world. At 17 years old, Ronaldo made his debut for Sporting CP in a UEFA Champions League qualifying match against Milan, and a month later, he made his debut in the Portuguese Primeira Liga as well. A year after his debut for Sporting in 2003, a friendly match was played between Sporting and Manchester United, and after that match, Ronaldo moved to Manchester United. He performed so well in that game that Sir Alex Ferguson personally asked the club owners to sign him. In August of that year, Ronaldo joined Manchester United for £24 million. While playing for Sporting, Cristiano Ronaldo could have also joined Barcelona. At that time, Barcelona was focusing more on young, talented, and affordable players to overcome their financial difficulties, and Ronaldo was among them. However, Barcelona did not pursue the transfer as strongly as Manchester United did, and Joan Laporta brought Ronaldinho to the team instead. At Manchester United, Ronaldo was immediately given the number 7 shirt, which had been vacated by David Beckham after his move to Real Madrid. From that moment on, 19-year-old Ronaldo started becoming a superstar among the fans. In his debut match, when he came on as a substitute against Bolton, the whole stadium cheered for him. From the start of his career at United, he carried himself like a superstar, even taking free kicks with the famous stance he still uses today. In fact, his debut goal for United came from a free kick. Cristiano Ronaldo not only focused on his football career, but also paid attention to modeling and worked hard on his appearance. For example, if you look at old pictures of Ronaldo, you can see that his teeth were crooked, his face was chubby, and his jaw wasn't very attractive. However, starting from 2004, he improved his looks with several plastic surgeries and braces. Ronaldo paid so much attention to his appearance that during some games he would even wash and style his hair during halftime. But since he was delivering results on the field, no one ever complained. Later, after winning several trophies with Manchester United, and as his fame grew, Rio Ferdinand mentioned that Ronaldo began spending a lot of time in front of the mirror in the dressing room. His teammates joked that Messi plays better than him and doesn't care about his appearance. Ronaldo responded, "True, but Messi will never be as handsome as me." During his time at Manchester United, Ronaldo had a small conflict with Wayne Rooney. In the 2006 World Cup, Portugal and England faced off, and during one of the episodes, Rooney aggressively challenged Ricardo Carvalho. Ronaldo saw this and reported it to the referee, which led to the referee sending Rooney off. As a result, Portugal advanced to the semifinals. After this incident, English fans began to dislike Ronaldo, and during some games, they booed and insulted him whenever he was fouled. However, Rooney called Ronaldo and explained that everything was fine between them and that he wasn't upset. After that, the two players resolved the issue and returned to training. In my opinion, the most important person in Cristiano Ronaldo's career was Sir Alex Ferguson, as he played a key role in Ronaldo's success at Manchester United. Even when Ronaldo first joined the team, he initially wanted to wear the number 28 shirt, but Ferguson gave him the legendary number 7 shirt previously worn by the likes of Beckham, Cantona, and George Best. This was a pivotal moment in Ronaldo's career, and Ferguson's influence was significant in shaping him into the player he became. In training and during matches, Ferguson demanded more from Ronaldo, which helped him reach the highest level. In 2005, during a match against Benfica, Ronaldo started in starting lineup, and for him, this was a real derby because Benfica was one of rivals of Sporting CP, Ronaldo's former team. However, after the first half, Ronaldo wasn't able to make an impact and received harsh criticism from Ferguson in the dressing room. According to Patrice Evra, there was another match against Chelsea where Ronaldo also failed to perform in the first half, and Ferguson scolded him, saying, "You can score a hat trick against teams like Millwall and Bolton, but why do you disappear in big matches?" He demanded that Ronaldo work harder. At the beginning of his career, Ronaldo often exaggerated fouls and simulations, which sometimes harmed the team. Since Ferguson couldn't explain this to Ronaldo with words, he instructed his players to be tougher on him during training. He also told the assistant coach not to stop the game when a foul was committed against Ronaldo during training. After these intense sessions and Ferguson's high expectations, Ronaldo entered his prime years, starting from 2007. After such training and the high demands from his coach, Ronaldo's prime years began in 2007. During the summer of 2006, Cristiano worked so hard in the gym that his teammates barely recognized him at the start of the season. From that season onwards, Ronaldo produced fantastic statistics at United for 3 years. Many of us remember him best for his 2008 season. That year, Cristiano won the Champions League, and although he missed his penalty against Czech in the shootout, his goal during the game played a crucial role in United's victory. Additionally, he became the Premier League and Champions League top scorer, earning the Golden Boot and, most importantly, his first Ballon d'Or. In 2008, Ronaldo won 7 individual awards alongside 4 trophies. In the 2009 Champions League, his 45-meter goal against Porto earned him the Puskas Award. Ronaldo also won the Premier League 3 times in a row with Manchester United, playing a massive role in these successes. By the late 2000s, Manchester United had become a fearsome team with stars like Ronaldo, Rooney, Tevez, Berbatov, and Nani, which practically removed any competition in the Premier League. Among them, Cristiano stood out distinctly. In his final game at Old Trafford, he scored twice and provided an assist against Tottenham. That summer of 2009, he left Sir Alex Ferguson and headed to Madrid. Cristiano Ronaldo could have moved to Real Madrid not in 2009, but as early as 2008. In fact, Ronaldo himself dreamed of this move at the time. However, Sir Alex Ferguson convinced him to stay at Manchester United for 1 more year, assuring him that no one could replace him and promising to let him go to Real the following year. In 2009, Ronaldo transferred to Real Madrid for €94 million. His move to Madrid was fueled by his childhood dream and the doubled salary offered. This transfer was also essential in terms of rivalry, as the Messi-Ronaldo competition was drawing a lot of attention. More than 80,000 fans attended Ronaldo's presentation at Real Madrid, making it the largest player unveiling in football history. His start at Real was also brilliant, scoring 4 goals in his first 4 games. Since Madrid exited the Champions League early that season, the club replaced coach Pellegrini with Jose Mourinho in 2010. For me personally, Real Madrid's prime in the 21st century wasn't in 2017 or 2022, but rather in 2012. That season, under Mourinho, Ronaldo and the team collected 100 points in La Liga and reached the Champions League semifinals. Some may argue, how can a team be in its prime with only 1 trophy? Note that prime here means the best version of the team. Real Madrid won La Liga with dominance that season, and their loss in the Champions League was just a stroke of bad luck in the penalty shootout. Had they reached the final, they would likely have defeated Chelsea. In 2012, Ronaldo's form was incredible. 60 goals and 15 assists in 55 games. Although Ronaldo performed brilliantly under Mourinho, he was involved in numerous conflicts. Mourinho's style focused on counterattacks, which didn't suit Ronaldo's preferences, and Ronaldo once expressed frustration about it in an interview. Mourinho would often shout at him, both during matches and in the locker room, because Ronaldo rarely pressed opponents. Their clashes became so intense that their agent, Jorge Mendes, even tried to mediate between them. Publicly, they may have appeared cordial, but internally, they held a strong dislike for each other. By the summer of 2013, after a trophyless season, excluding the Super Cup, Mourinho left, and the legendary Carlo Ancelotti was brought in. That same year, Real Madrid won the Champions League for the 10th time with the BBC trio, Benzema, Bale, and Ronaldo playing a key role. A year later, Barcelona won the treble, leaving Real Madrid trophyless, which led to Ancelotti's departure after his contract wasn't renewed. Rafa Benitez took over, but Ronaldo struggled to work with him, as Benitez demanded more pressing and effort from Ronaldo, who didn't take him seriously. In January 2016, Zinedine Zidane became the new manager, and the season ended with Real Madrid winning their 11th Champions League title after defeating Atletico Madrid in the final at San Siro. Later that year, Ronaldo led Portugal to Euro 2016, scoring 3 goals and assisting 3 times, taking his team to the final. In the final against France, Ronaldo had to leave the field due to an injury in the 25th minute. Many, including myself, doubted Portugal's chances without Ronaldo. But Eder's 108th minute goal secured Portugal's first ever European championship. Although Ronaldo was sidelined, he stayed by manager Fernando Santos' side, passionately encouraging his teammates. It truly felt as if Portugal had 2 coaches guiding them through that unforgettable match. After Portugal's Euro victory and Argentina's loss in the Copa America final, Ronaldo pulled ahead of Messi and many fans' and experts' opinions, as they valued trophies won with national teams as the highest achievement. Yes, the Ballon d'Or count was 5, 4, and Champions League titles were 4, 3, but national team trophies stood at 1, 0 in Ronaldo's favor. In the next 2 years, Ronaldo won 2 more Champions League titles and 1 more Ballon d'Or, further improving his stats. In the 2017 Champions League final, Ronaldo's brace played a crucial role in Real Madrid's win over Juventus. That year, Zidane's team also won La Liga, achieving a golden double. The next year, in 2018, during the Super Cup against Barcelona, Ronaldo scored a stunning goal, celebrated by taking off his shirt. But soon after, he was given a red card for simulation, and when he pushed the referee, he received an additional 5-game suspension. Without their main star, Real Madrid struggled at the start of the season, falling behind Barcelona in La Liga standings. Some of this season's loss in La Liga can be attributed to Ronaldo's absence due to suspension. Despite this, Real Madrid won the Champions League once again, becoming the first team to win it 3 times in a row. The most memorable goal of that tournament was Ronaldo's against Juventus, a truly perfect strike that even Juventus fans applauded. Personally, it's the most beautiful goal I've ever seen live. After those triumphs, in the summer of 2018, Zidane left the team, and Ronaldo's chances of staying at Real Madrid also dropped. Ronaldo was unhappy due to issues with taxes, and because Florentino Perez didn't support him. He received offers from the Premier League, PSG, and Juventus, and Ronaldo moved to Turin. Juventus brought Ronaldo to win the Champions League and paid Real Madrid 100 million euros, with a 30 million euros annual salary for Ronaldo. Unfortunately, in his 3 years at Juventus, Ronaldo didn't even reach the semifinals, but his most memorable moment was his hat-trick against Atletico. In the first match, Atletico won 2-0, and Diego Simeone celebrated the second goal with a big gesture. Atletico fans insulted Ronaldo, increasing the pressure, but in Turin, Ronaldo came out highly motivated, burying Simeone and Atletico with a hat-trick and celebrating his 3rd goal just like Simeone. A year later, Maurizio Sarri joined the team, changing the tactics, which led to conflicts with Ronaldo. For Ronaldo, Sarri was not a serious coach like Rafael Benitez. In an interview, Benitez said, "If Ronaldo was a bit younger, he might score more goals," which Ronaldo didn't like. Imagine this. The player who does everything to stay young, following doctors' diets and routines, would be hurt by such comments. Pirlo's arrival didn't help the situation. Juventus finished 4th in Serie A, their worst result, and lost in the Champions League quarterfinals to Porto. After the first half of that match, Ronaldo told his teammates to play better. In the video, you can see him say, "We need to play better. What is this? We aren't even trying. We are playing terribly as always." Then Juan Cuadrado told Ronaldo, "You need to set an example for us." Ronaldo replied, "I'm saying it to myself too. We need to be honest with each other. We are playing badly. We can't play like this in the Champions League." Pirlo then calmed the team and asked them to focus on the game. Sadly, Juventus lost and exited the tournament, and Ronaldo cried in the locker room, a painful sight for any football fan. When news spread that Cristiano Ronaldo was leaving Juventus, it was almost certain he would join Manchester City. The player himself wasn't against the move, but at the last moment, Sir Alex Ferguson changed the situation, convincing Ronaldo to join Manchester United instead. In 2021, for €17 million, Cristiano Ronaldo made his comeback to Manchester United. At the time, Solskjaer was head coach, and Ronaldo did his best to help the struggling United. Yes, there were hat tricks in the Premier League, and he saved United in the Champions League several times. But when Erik ten Hag arrived, everything changed. Ronaldo was showing signs of aging, yet his ego, his self-confidence, kept growing. He even reached the point where, in the summer of 2022, he asked every top European club if they would buy him, just so he wouldn't stay at United and play in the Europa League. After Erik ten Hag joined, Ronaldo came to pre-season training 2 weeks late and started the season on the bench. This didn't suit Ronaldo at all. As one of the world's best players, a 5-time Ballon d'Or winner, always wanted to be in the starting lineup. However, Ten Hag wasn't interested in Ronaldo's Ballon d'Ors or Champions League trophies. On October 19th, when Manchester United defeated Tottenham, Ten Hag asked Ronaldo to do warm-up exercises to prepare for the final minutes of the game, but Ronaldo felt this was disrespectful, so he left for the locker room before the match ended. As a result, Ronaldo was excluded from the squad for the next game against Chelsea and had to train separately. By November, Ronaldo was fed up with the situation and gave his famous interview to Piers Morgan, where he criticized Manchester United and Ten Hag. From a sports and professionalism perspective, this wasn't right, but there's respect for Ronaldo's courage to speak openly. After this interview, Ten Hag completely removed Ronaldo from the squad, saying he would make a final decision after the World Cup. The Portugal national team went to the 2022 World Cup with an incredibly strong lineup. Just look at the versatility of this squad. This World Cup might have been Ronaldo's last, because at 37, not everyone gets called up to a World Cup. Winning this trophy had always been Ronaldo's biggest dream, as he even confirmed in his interview. In the group stage, Ronaldo scored from a penalty and became the only player to score in 6 World Cups. Sadly, this goal was both his first and last in Qatar. As the next games went on, his playing time slowly decreased. Against Switzerland, he was even left on the bench. Gonzalo Ramos, who took his place, scored a hat trick, strengthening his position in the starting lineup. In the quarterfinal, Portugal faced Morocco and lost 1-0. Ronaldo played for 39 minutes, but couldn't help Portugal win. Maybe if he had scored, the story would have been different. After the match, images of Ronaldo leaving the field in tears were very sad and emotional for all football fans. After the World Cup, Manchester United canceled his contract, and Ronaldo left the club. With a very large salary, he joined Saudi Arabia's Al-Nassr team. Perhaps he can stay fit in Saudi Arabia until the 2026 World Cup, going to the tournament with high motivation and form. In Saudi Arabia, Cristiano Ronaldo receives a clean $75 million from Al-Nassr. With additional income from advertisements and his image rights, this amount can rise to $214 million per year. This includes contributions to Saudi tourism development and the growth of football in Arab countries. Ronaldo also gets bonuses for every goal he scores or every assist he makes, although the exact amount is unclear. If he scores over 50 goals a year, his total salary can reach $250 million. Additionally, Ronaldo's family was gifted a large 17-room house and a team of 10 servants. At Al-Nassr, Ronaldo has been scoring a lot of goals, but it's been 3 years and he still hasn't won an official trophy. We hope that Cristiano will win the Saudi Pro League and the Asian Champions League in the next 2 years. When Ronaldo moved to Saudi Arabia and started scoring 50 goals a year, many people said it's easy to score in this league and that he should score in Europe instead. However, Cristiano Ronaldo, during his career at Real Madrid, scored 451 goals in 438 games and provided 138 assists. This is not just about scoring goals, it means that in every game he scored or assisted 1.38 times on average. Also, they say Ronaldo didn't just score against outsiders and rarely showed up in big matches. But if we open the statistics, in the Champions League knockout stage, he scored 67 goals. Those games are not played against teams like Bolton, Millwall, Granada, or Osasuna. He is a 5-time Champions League winner and the top scorer, a 5-time Ballon d'Or winner, the player with the most goals in international football, and is heading towards his 1,000th goal. Saying that Ronaldo is one of the players who changed football history wouldn't be an exaggeration. Coming from a poor family, he changed the future of many generations. Ronaldo deserves a motivational movie about his life. As we conclude our journey about Cristiano Ronaldo's incredible career, it's hard not to be amazed by his achievements, love for hard work, and passion for football. From his first steps at Sporting to his success with Manchester United, Real Madrid, Juventus, and now Al-Nassr, Ronaldo has always shown endless discipline and devotion to football. Guys, if you liked the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It helps us to create even more quality content. Write in the comments who should be the next football player, and this was 90 Football. See you next time.